And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. Starting on the mound in this one, Tanner Banks. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Good contact guy, good defender. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
One gone, runner at first. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Snap throw to first. Jimenez back on a dive.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Banks really keeping a close eye on him now. The 2-1. Just missed. Step off, throw to first. Jimenez back easily. Jimenez leads off first with one away. Runner on the go. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Gone. He blasts one out to center. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Josh Bell at the plate now. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Zavala pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day, day in and day out.
Here's a 1-2. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And now the first baseman, David Fry. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. So he leaves the yard to left, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. Guardians 4 and the White Sox nothing. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. And on the mound in this one, Logan Allen.
He really needs to be able to throw all 3 of his pitches for strikes in this one. Otherwise, these hitters are going to start sitting on pitches. You know, you've got to try to get the swing and miss with the curveball, and you've got to move your pitches around. Don't get too comfortable on one side of the plate unless they're showing that they just can't hit that spot.
Bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Well, early in this ball game, down by 4 runs, you've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least 1 an inning. Before you know it, you'll be tied up.
Ripped on a line, flashes the leather on the run and catch. 1 away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Singing they got their work cut out for them, down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants guys to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some.
Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they've got their first run. It's 4-1.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Luis Robert now. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it's gone. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard, and they inch closer. It's 4-2.
that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they slice into the lead. It's 4-3.
For a guy to be able to hit a changeup at that velocity tells me he would have been ready for a fastball. Just impossible to cover that wide of range of velocity. But he does a nice job picking his pitch, and he gets rewarded for it.
Andrew Vaughn now. And that one in the air center field. Straw has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that is that. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We head to the second on the south side. Guardians 4 and the White Sox 3. Top of the second, digging in, Miles Straw. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the pitch.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 9, the catcher,
Bo Naylor at the plate now. The pitch. In the air, left side. Benintendi moving under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Bounce to the right side. In time to Vaughn. And that'll do it. The Guardians go down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Back here on the south side, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Remillard. Bounce to the left side. Freeman slings to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Oscar.
And up next for Chicago, number 22. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 down. Sevi Zavala will hit next. Here comes a pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Lined, and that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they tag him out.
Now batting, left fielder. Andrew.
Back to the top of the lineup. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Here's Tim Anderson. And a base hit on a line. Runner around third on his way to the plate. 1 runs in. Heading for the plate. He scores as well. And it's now 5-4.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Luis Robert. Went down on strikes his first time through. Man at second. Gets him to chase after that one. Man on second, 2 down. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 5. On to the 3rd inning. So in now for... We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And here it comes. Here's a swing and a drive. This one headed down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. Out of here. Jose Ramirez bops one out. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 6-5.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 0 for 1 so far. Ripped into right field, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And now the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. He's already homered in this one. The next offering misses. Ball 2. Check swing, no appeal.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Count is 3-2.
Out to center. Robert on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 12, David Fry.
And here's the first baseman, David Fry. He's already homered in this game. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one is lifted in the air, and it stays fair. Bell coming home. He will score. It's 7-5.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Man at first with one gone. And the batter now, Tyler Freeman. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 67 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
At the belt and fires. On the ground to first. One at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Guardians 7 and the White Sox 5. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. Eloy Jimenez now.
The designated hitter.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some. You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
And there's one away.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Here's the third baseman, Jake Berger. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. Out number 2.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. And he deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 2, 7-5. And welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw.
Kicks and deals. And now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Now fly ball to right center. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Straw on at first, nobody out. Next offering misses. 3-2 now. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Yeah, left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
And now the lefty. That one clips the outside corner. It's 2-2. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Next to hit, Andres Jimenez. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for the Guardians. They're still up 7-5. Here on the south side, bottom of the fourth, here's the second baseman, Zach Remillard. Ball to strike, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. And now it's even up. Up the middle, Freeman throws to first. One up, one down.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, Oscar Colas.
Number 22 steps to the plate for the White Sox. Doubled his first time up. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's even up.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two now. That one missed. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So up next for Chicago, Seby Zavala. Singled and scored his first time. Kicks and fires. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That misses the zone, and it's a full count. And there's ball four.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Zavala, the runner at first with two gone. On the ground right side. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. Nothing across, no base hits, no errors, and one left on. We played four. It's the Guardians 7 and the White Sox 5. Ready now. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Well, Jose Ramirez had a sensational 2018 season. He became just the 8th player ever to have a season with 30 doubles, 30 homers, 30 steals, and walking more than he struck out. Here's Josh Bell, 1 for 2. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And up next for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. And that's a base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 8-5.
That's 3 singles in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So in now for Cleveland, David Fry. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
As he was out front that time. Ground ball could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Back to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Tyler Freeman.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Oh, he gloves it, and that's a great play for the out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 8-5. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Welcome back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
That one ripped. And it's off the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. It was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Angel De Los Santos taking over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
Inside, ball 2.
1 out and a runner at second. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So 2 down now, and here is Jake Berger. The 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. As a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Gathers and throws to first. That's the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. Guardians 8, White Sox 6. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Liner, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Brian Shaw gets the call from the pen.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And there's the strike. Straw gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Benintendi hustles to get it in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Back-to-back singles, just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Stephen Kwan, pretty active on the bases, and not surprising, his favorite players growing up were 2 really good base runners. To second, that's 1. Relay to first, double play. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Left-hand batter waits. Fly ball down the line. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 man left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. Guardians 8, White Sox 6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Zach Remillard. Next pitch is popped up. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Oscar Colas.
Number 22 steps to the plate for the White Sox. That misses. And a count 2-1. Good eye right there. Movement in the bullpen. Eli Morgan getting ready to go. Hammered, base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here's the catcher, Sebi Zavala. The 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 3. Andrew Benintendi to bat next. Righty to the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2 to Jimenez. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Stepping in, Josh Bell. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. On the ball, 2.
Very composed play from the shortstop position right there. I mean, that was a perfect decision. Go ahead, take it yourself, get to second, and then fire to first. Make sure you get those 2 outs.
So up next, Oscar Gonzalez. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And a pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So a man aboard, and now the first baseman, David Fry.
2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch, inning over. Guardians lead 1. They lead at 8-6. We're back in a new 7th. Eli Morgan.
Your attention, please.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Out towards right center field. Straw chasing after it. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Oh, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout.
You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now here is Luis Robert.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Keenan Middleton.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tyler Freeman. That's a laser base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first, Miles Straw, the next to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Freeman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Throw over to first.
Up next to Cleveland, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. 1 for 3. And a pitch. And a good eye there.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounce to third. And that's a fair ball.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Line drive, base hit. Freeman headed home. He scores, and they lead by 3.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So first and second with one man gone. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Ground ball right side.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty delivers. Stays alive. One out. Runners at first and second. Here's a high chopper. In plenty of time to first. And now 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez. Second and third, 2 down. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Two outs, bases are full. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Up the middle, Remillard. That's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 9-6 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Trevor Stephan. So now it's the White Sox DH, Eloy Jimenez, known for his late inning heroics. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And the righty deals. Swinging a foul straight back. And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Struck him out looking.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Straw makes the play, and that's the inning. Chi Sox held in check here, so the deficit remains 9-6. Back at guaranteed rate field. Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. 3-2 now.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one out to right. Number 22 under it, squeezes it, and there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. The pitch. There's the strike. Softly hit to third. Throw to first is in time. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty.
Freeman.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Tyler Freeman. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right back to him on the mound. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Guardians 9, White Sox 6. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Next one is off the plate. And it's 2-1. Chris Emmanuel Clase has turned into one of the best closers in baseball, and he's got a nasty cutter. Originally signed by the Padres in 2017, but San Diego traded him to Texas. Eventually, he made his big league debut in 2019, was traded again, this time to Cleveland in the Corey Kluber deal. And now the right fielder, number 22. Clase's favorite player growing up was also a closer. He looked up to Mariano Rivera. The count 2-1. Now he breaks his bat. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sebi Zavala. White Sox making a move for a pinch hitter. Yasmani Grandal trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Here's a 1-1. That's down and in. There's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And that'll do it. The Guardians slug their way to a win in this one.
These guys had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.